Hey there! I'm going to walk you through the entire process of designing a professional corporate event flyer in Adobe Photoshop, especially for social media. I will start from scratch, build up the visuals with the images, and then add all the essential information. Let's get started. Step number 1. Setting up a digital canvas. First, I'm opening Adobe Photoshop right now. Once it is loaded, I'm going to File and New to create our new document. In this new document window, I'm setting up the flyer's dimension for digital use. Width 800 pixels, height 900 pixels, resolution. I'm setting this to 300 pixels per inch to make sure it looks super crisp. Color mode. Since this flyer is not going to be printed and will only be used digitally, I'm definitely choosing RGB color. If I were printing, I would pick CMYK. I'm leaving the background as white. Then I'm hitting create, and just like that, we have our blank canvas ready. Step number 2. Preparing our background image. Now I'm bringing in our main visual. I'm going to import the office background photo directly into the Photoshop. I'm adjusting its size and position so it perfectly covers the entire canvas. And then I'm going to press enter to finalize this placement. If you have a separate white background layer that's locked, you should double click the lock icon on the layer in the layers panel to unlock it, and then press delete. Now I'm just left with the imported office image. I'm right clicking on the office image layer and selecting convert to smart object. This is a smart move because smart objects let me edit non-destructively, so I can always go back and tweak things later without losing any quality. To learn more about smart objects, visit the link in the card on top of this video and below in the description. To make sure the background doesn't steal the focus from the text, I'm going to add Gaussian Blur. Go to Filter, Blur, Gaussian Blur. I'm setting the blur radius to 2.5 pixels and clicking OK. Since it's a smart object, I can always double click Gaussian Blur under the layer in the layers panel to readjust it. To soften the background and boost text readability, I'm going to add white overlay. Go to Layer, New Fill Layer, Solid Layer. I'm going to choose pure white color and clicking OK. I'm going to rename this new layer White. Then I'm going to reduce the opacity of this white layer to around 50%. Step number 3. Defining our design area with guides. To keep all our content neatly organized and visually appealing, I'm going to set up guides right now. I'm going to View, New Guide Layout. I'm going to uncheck columns and rows if they are selected. I'm going to check the margins. I'm going to set up top, left, bottom and right margins to 75 pixels. Then I'm going to click OK. But why do we use guides? Well, I have explained this topic in InDesign Rulers tutorial. Visit the tutorial link in the card on top of this video and below in the description. To prevent any accidental bumps, I'm going to lock the guides. To do that, go to View and select Lock Guides. Shortcut key is Alt-Control-Semicolon. Step number 4. Adding our main event title. Now for the headline, I'm breaking the title Annual Corporate Summit into 3 lines to create visual impact and make it super readable, really emphasizing each word. I'm grabbing the Type tool. Shortcut key is T. I'm going to click on the canvas and type Annual. I'm going to repeat this for Corporate and Summit, placing each on its own line. Let's do formatting. I'm selecting all 3 text layers. In the character panel, I'm setting the font to Common Sense, extra bold. If you need to download this font, the link is available in the video description. For Annual, font size 9 points, kerning 75 points, font color dark blue, color code is 121C2B. For Corporate, font size 12 points, kerning 50 points, font color orange, color code is E34828. For Summit, font size 14 points, kerning 0 points, font color dark blue, Color code is 121C2B. Now I'm going to use the Move tool to precisely position these three lines on the left side of our canvas, right within our guides. Step number 5. Incorporating event details. Now, I'm adding the crucial date, time and location. I'm grabbing the type tool once more. I'm creating a text box for the date. I'm going to paste October 26 to 27, 2025. I'm setting the font size to 6 points and the font color to dark blue. I'm going to duplicate this text layer, moving it just below the date. Shortcut key is Ctrl+J. I'm going to edit the text to 9 AM to 5 PM daily. I'm setting the font size to 5.5 points. Font style is bold and color is dark blue. I'm duplicating it again and placing it below the time. I'm going to edit the text to Grand Hyatt Hotel, Hyderabad. For this one, I'm setting the font style to regular and the font size to 3.5 points. I'm going to use the Move tool to align these details neatly below our main title, making sure they stay within the guides. Step number 6. Adding descriptive text. Now, I'm providing a little more context about the event and a clear call to action. I'm grabbing Type tool. Shortcut key is T. I'm creating a text box for the description. I'm going to paste this call to action text in here. I'm breaking this into 3 lines, just like we discussed, for good visual flow. I'm setting the font style to regular. Font size 3.5 points. Leading 5 points. Font color black. I'm going to position this paragraph carefully on the flyer. I'm creating another text box for the call to action. Register now to secure your spot. I'm breaking these into 3 lines as well. I'm setting the font style to extra bold. Font size 5 points. Leading 6 points. Font color dark blue. I'm placing this text towards the bottom of the flyer. Step number 7. Designing the bottom wave graphic. Let's add a cool, dynamic wave shape at the bottom of the flyer. I'm creating a new layer above our white solid layer and I'm going to rename it Waves. I'm going to select the pen tool. Shortcut key is P. I'm going to click at the edges of the canvas, then clicking again but not releasing the mouse. I'm dragging the handles to create a smooth curve. I'm continuing this process, connecting points to form a beautiful wave shape across the bottom. You can always adjust points and handles by holding Ctrl and taking the anchor points. Connect the last point to the first point to close the path. After that, I'm right-clicking on the path and choosing Make Selection. I'm setting feather radius to 0 and checking Anti-Aliased. I'm creating a new solid color fill layer. Go to Layer, New Fill Layer, Solid Color. I'm choosing a dark blue theme color and clicking OK. I'm aligning this graphic to the very bottom of our canvas. Step number 8. Adding contact information and logo. Now, I'm putting in the essential contact details and branding our flyer. I'm grabbing the Type tool one last time. I'm creating a text box for our contact info. For more information and registration, visit www.corporatesummit.com or contact us at info@corporatesummit.com. Font style regular. I'm setting the font color to white. Font size 3 points. Leading 4 points. I'm going to select just the website text and giving it a bold font style. I'm placing this text directly over our new dark blue wave graphic at the very bottom. Now, I'm going to drag and drop the company logo onto the canvas. I am placing it at the top left of the flyer, aligning it with our margins. I am making sure it's visible but not grabbing too much of attention. Step number 9. Integrating the corporate main image. Okay, now I am bringing in our key visual element. I am going to drag and drop the corporate main image onto the canvas. I already removed the background in Photoshop. I am positioning it to perfectly fill the empty area. For example, on the right side of our canvas, it fits perfectly in this area. The man is in formals and smiling, giving off great corporate vibes, which is exactly why I chose this particular image. Of course, you can pick any related image for your own projects. Google Gemini or free image websites like Unsplash, Pixels and Pixabay are great resources. Step number 10. Creating a themed border. I'm going to add a consistent orange border around our flyer right now. I'm creating a new layer and renaming it Border. I'm going to select the entire canvas by pressing Ctrl A. I'm going to edit, fill or create a new solid fill layer and choosing our orange theme color 𝗂𝗃𝗄𝗏. Now I'm creating a new rectangle using the rectangle tool. Shortcut key is U. I'm setting the dimensions of this rectangle to be 750 pixels wide and 850 pixels high. This is our canvas size minus the 50 pixels offset I want on each side. I'm going to use the move tool to center this new rectangle perfectly within the canvas. I can use Ctrl A to select the canvas and use the alignment options in the options bar. I'm going to hide this rectangle layer for now. I'm selecting our borders layer mask. If I use a solid color fill layer with a mask, I am making sure my foreground color is black. I'm going to press Ctrl and click on the thumbnail of our hidden rectangle layer in the layers panel to load its selection. With the selection active and black as my foreground color, I'm pressing Ctrl and backspace to fill the selected area with black on the mask. And just like that, we have created our orange border. I'm going to press Ctrl D to deselect everything. Step number 11. Final adjustments and saving. We are almost done. Just a few final touches. Now, let's enhance text visibility. I'm going to create a new layer above the white solid layer. I'm going to select the brush tool. Shortcut key is B. I'm setting brush hardness to 0%, color to white, and opacity and flow to 50% each. I'm gently painting over the areas where text or the logo might be less visible against the background. I'm being careful not to paint too much or too little, keeping it balanced and making sure the logo gets good care too. Now, let's review and refine. I'm zooming in and carefully check for any typos, misalignments or elements that look off. I'm going to make any last minute adjustments to sizes, positions or formatting. Let's save our work. I'm going to File, Save As and saving our project as Photoshop.psd file. This saves all our layers so we can always come back and edit it later. For social media upload, I'm going to File, Export, Save for Web Legacy, or File, Save As, and choosing JPEG. I'm making sure the image quality is set to high and baseline standard. Then I'm clicking OK. And that's it. We have just created a corporate event flyer from start to finish. Now, your flyer is ready to get the promotion it deserves. Thank you for watching the tutorial.
If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. I will reply you as soon as possible. You can email me at 𝗀𝗃𝗲𝗃𝗃@gmail.com. Follow my Facebook page over here, 𝗀𝗃𝗲𝗃𝗃 Productions. Follow my Instagram page over here, 𝗀𝗃𝗃𝗃 Studios. If you want to see more tutorials like this, make sure you subscribe. If you enjoyed this tutorial, smash that like button and share this video with your friends. If you never want to miss any updates, click that notification bell icon. Now, I will see you in the next tutorial. Goodbye and take care.